birthday. When you shaking on the ground, that's an earthquake. Go shawty, trigger like it's your birthday. When you shaking on the ground, that's an earthquake. If getting money was a race, ain't never first place. We do it big, now we shipping when we thirsty. 2 arms, so she dillin' in my birthplace. With the cane, it will get you in the worst way. Stop you out for the money, worth the girlfriend. I'm the king, she says, baby, every girlfriend. Going in for the kill, none of us terminator. If someone is done, I ain't really tryna lay out. In a few pounds, guess the money got its way, them nigga. I can get you live, so you niggas better shape up. Spending the day, watch your back flip. I'm running away, slave, I can change that habits. Yeah, we run it up. Walk in the spot and they show me love. She wanna come in the club and that's a dub. Got a whole lot of money, that ain't enough. Few drinks in my body ain't enough. Few chains on me, nigga, ain't enough. I got models in my section, ain't enough. Got a whole lot of money, that ain't enough. Yeah. Woke up in this bitch like it's ballet. Phone on silent cause my bitch, she an addict. She ain't got the whole package, nigga had to get it. Hey, man, that's what I call the FedEx. Yeah, number one, done, I like it. God we trust me on top of them dollars. I done did the low, we did the frame, and did the Prada. I will lay you down if you fucking with the Prada. Yeah, they wanna pass you. You think that's your shuttle, let them gas you. You more than welcome, bring your friends, she got ass too. Yeah, get them on that me like it's papoose. Yeah, on her like it's nothing, went from nothing straight to stunting. You were doing all this right on your car, late. I ain't really for the bustin', you know who could really bust it. Take my time, taking shots to the head. I ain't rushing you, nigga.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, yes. My dude going in.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Beat 139. I'm Doc.
I'm Don Vito. What up? Check out the Beat 139 official new sweatshirts we rocking. We coming out with the apparel soon, but we're gonna talk about that later. What's up, Callie?
Yes, welcome, people. You see the beat right here.
Exactly.
Welcome, yes.
The Beat 139. We got to talk about it, but we want to welcome our second guest for tonight. Rapper, singer, songwriter. Leader of the Tally Global Collective, all the way from the boogie down Bronx. My dude, Swave, is in the building. What up, Swave?
Swave, welcome, Swave.
All right.
That's a fact. What's going
So you was
on?
born in the Bronx, right?
Yes, indeed.
Let's talk about it, man. How was it growing up in the Bronx, man?
Rough, but beautiful at the same time.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
You know, growing up as a kid, you know, you go through like, you know, phases as far as like, you know, going to school, you gotta watch your shoulders, having beef and whatnot. But then again, that's what made me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it made me who I am today. So, yeah.
All right, so how do you get the name Swave?
I mean, I was a big Max B fan. You know what I'm saying? So back in the day, they had the AIM days. My AIM name was Keem So Wavy, and I was like, you know what? Nobody gonna call me Keem So Wavy as a rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta show it up. So I just put soul and wave together. Came up with Swave. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hot name right there. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's too long to say, oh, Keem So Wavy coming up on stage. It's too much. Yeah, just say Swave. Yeah. Good.
So give us some background on your upbringing, man.
Oh, man. As far as like household, I had both parents in there until I was like, you know, 14, 15. And I had to learn everything for myself from there. In the streets, you know what I'm saying? Do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Doing teenager shit, like I said, like selling, you know what I'm saying? Weed here and there just to get, you know, just to have money in my pocket. Dealing with the girls, high school, you know, just having fun. That's just me, yeah.
Did you have a mentor, anyone to guide you?
As far as like music-wise or?
All aspects.
Music-wise, I was always bumping 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? That was the first album I bought, Give It a Die Trying.
Classic.
More than a classic. That was a Bible to me. You know what I'm saying? That's my main like inspiration as far as like somebody I look up to in this type of.
So you get up in the morning or whatever, or wherever you do, go in the gym, whatever you know, you do that album on, it's gonna get you up.
I was just playing, and I mean,
get your motivation going.
This is all I listen to. Look at my library. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
that's all I listen to when I work out. You see that?
TOS, Back for Mercy, Curtis, Massacre, Give It to Die Trying. We can't even go into the mixtapes because this album music, you know, new generation's all about streaming, but we could go back to there to Guess Who's Back and all that hot shit. Like my dad used to have the G Unit mixtapes. He used to bring them home, play them while we, you know, cleaning up the house and stuff like that. And that's how I fell in love with 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So, when you start rapping?
I was rapping as a toddler. I was always one of them kids that used to be in front of the mirror, bathroom mirror, or the mirror I had in my crib at the time with the TV remote, saying nothing, just rapping gibberish. I just felt like that's what I wanted to do. And then when I got into high school, there was a thing going on YouTube. This is when YouTube was like really popping, like Get Light era, you know what I'm saying, like Lifey era and stuff like that. And this dude named Glory D, he used to go to people's hoods and just like catch the vibe, and people just start rapping. So he came to my hood one day, and I did what I had to do. And when I went to school the next day, and he was like, "Yo, we saw that shit." He put the video right after we did the video. He put the video up. I went to school the next day, and he was like, "Yo, keep that shit up." And from then, I was like 16, 17. So yeah.
So you brought the tape out there. Well, when did you first brought the tape out? The first tape you ever brought out?
Like what? I bought out of my pocket?
You brought out your own
Oh yeah.
tape or...
I had a tape around 2011. It was called I Am Legend. That was my favorite movie with the Will Smith. So I was like, I like that whole saying, that whole quote right there, I Am Legend. And then around 2014, 15, I had dropped a tape called Legendary. And that tape right there, that was like my first, that was like, how can I say it? Like the first whole album to people in my generation. You know what I'm saying?
Took off, basically.
Yeah.
So how you felt about the reaction you got?
It was lit. Like I thought I was on. I ain't even gonna hold you. I thought I was the man and everything. But to see people, gravitate towards it, it was like, oh snap. Cause I was always putting out like shit, but niggas wasn't really like sharing my shit and none of that. But that 2013 going to 2014, then 2015, the people was like really like, oh nah, we gotta check this dude out. Swave HUG, so it was good. It was a good feeling.
So you was a member of the HMG?
Yeah, High Music Group. Yeah, that was dudes from my hood. We was together.
And Tally Music Group, right?
Tally, yeah, that's my brand. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so are you still a member of the HMG?
No. But they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. I just kept.
All that?
Yeah, I just kept the name because it's I don't know. Just that's what made me. You know what I'm saying? It was standing for High Music Group. Then I just made it to my own acronym. Highly motivated and gifted. So I was just like, yo.
So is that your label?
Well, Tally is.
Tally?
Yeah.
So you had a couple people with you that rap with you?
Yeah. I got my man Star to Star. I got him. Shout out to my bro Skrilla Kane, Joe Marte. They doing their thing shit too. They with me.
So how you feel about, having people, y'all working together, trying to come up with something big?
It's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Just to come together and then try to like pursue our dream. This is all our dream, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not chase it together? Feel me? So, yeah.
So when it comes to, you writing your lyrics and everything, how do you get your lyrics down? Do you have anyone helping you, assisting you on anything that you're putting out there? Or this is just all your own music?
Nah, I don't have nobody really help me to, because it's not, how could I have somebody help me tell my life story?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So nah, I don't have nobody to help me. I just do what I gotta do, and I just tell me and my raps.
Okay.
It's the best way, yeah.
So who's I'm reading Dizzy Banco.
That's one he produced Blue Faces, which is going crazy. I knew Diz for a while, since 2013. That's when we first started, like, doing music with each other. So we just kept it up, and we got that one that's going crazy right now. So yeah.
So let's talk about your album, Legendary.
Yeah.
You put that out in 2015, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
And how was that? Like, how did you promote that, and how did that come along? Like, how far did that go?
Oh, it did decent. It did good for me. For as an independent artist, it did good for me. I had put out 2 singles before I dropped Legendary. It was called What Up With It. And then I dropped another single called It's Whatever. And then that's when people started like really tuned in to me. I was like, you know what, let me just put a tape together and put an album. And I dropped Legendary, I think, February, on Valentine's Day of 2015. Right. And people just sharing it, you know. This is when IG was like, they ain't had the, they would just put it on they gram, 15 seconds, just playing my music. And yeah.
And what was your inspiration? Why did you name it Legendary?
Well, why did I name it Legendary? I just feel like that's who I want to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be a legend. You know what I'm saying? Legends never die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I named it Legendary. You know? So.
Did you introduce
The CEO,
the brother?
yes, that's the CEO right there of High Class Music.
What up, bro? Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. Come on, bro. You ain't sitting there for nothing. Tell everybody what your name is, man. You here, man.
Everybody call me BK Mook.
BK Mook?
Yes, sir.
There we go. BK Monk is in the building.
So talk a little about the label that you said you had. A little something about yourself.
Well, you know, I've been producing music for years, and I always wanted to own my own record label and have my own artists, but it just took me a while because, you know, I was afraid of failure, and I didn't want to bring in an artist where I would fail him. I wanted to be with somebody that I know I can take him to where he needed to be. And I had this artist before, Swave, and I took a very, very big loss with this dude. I lost a lot of money. I fell into a big depression. For real. And I was sitting on my recliner one day, and my man called me about it. He said, yo, I got this kid, man. I need you to help him out. I said, what you need me to do? He said, I need you to clear this record. I said, just send me the record. I listened to it for like 30 seconds, and I just threw my phone. I was depressed. I had to take a shit. I'm being real with you. I had to take a shit. And I just happened to be listening to this damn record, and I jumped up and jumped in the shower. Ran to Hot 97. I literally made it from Brooklyn to Hot 97 in 15 minutes. I said, yo, enough. You got to listen to this fucking record. This shit is fire. But it wasn't even, I don't even think it was 24 hours, was it? Mind you,
it was like, yeah, I think it was 24 hours, bro.
Mind you, I don't even know him.
Yeah, I never seen him day in my life.
I like stories like that.
Mind you,
Let it go.
never met the kid, never shook his hand, never did nothing. Enough said. Was driving. He said, yo, this shit is fire. Called me the next day. Said, yo, send me the clean version. How the fuck I'm gonna do that? I don't even know this kid. So I called DJ Kooks, which is our DJ. Sent me the clean version. Sent her to Write to Enough. This is no exaggeration. Enough played that record 10 minutes later. Blue Faces.
And yeah.
He didn't even know he was on the radio. He was
at
work.
I was at work. I was at my job.
So this.
Yeah.
So I like this right here because this is crazy. So how you felt when he made that happen for you? You didn't even know this guy.
Yeah.
So the guy who went in between y'all to make it happen. Did you have any management at the time?
Probably, yeah, I did.
So how that worked between you and BK?
Well,
He
one.
made a situation because everything came so fast.
Well, at the time when I met Mook, I was in the process of getting out that situation. So I think that situation was over when Mook came along. You know what I'm saying? And
So pretty much it was like right on time.
it was right on time.
Right on time.
Right on time. It was God time.
So how you felt? I want the moment when it reached out to Mook and Mook made it happen for you.
Yeah.
You didn't when he made it happen. You didn't even meet him at the time.
Yeah, he had invited us to his crib, and I could just tell in his eyes, like, yo, I got you. When he said that, I felt it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people talk, it goes one ear out the other, but when he told me he got me, I felt it. You know what I'm saying? The energy. He was like, yo, you gonna be good in good hands, and he never proved me. He didn't. He just We here right now, man. We going crazy right now.
I want to ask
Yeah.
you this, because this is interesting. I see you're busy, but
Nah.
But when you first met him, how was when you met him in person? Did you?
It was
you
funny
didn't hear
'cause-
nothing else when you heard that one song.
I never heard another record. I didn't even know who he was.
So when you met him,
So actually, I caught my man Rock Ray and Kooks, who brought him to me. I was like, yo, this kid gonna be in the club tonight? He's like, yeah. I said, don't even tell him I'm coming.
Yep.
Me and my man jumped in my truck and we drove all the way to the Bronx, to the club where they was at. And when I walked in, they said, yo, this is him. And he had this big smile on his face. And honestly, no homo, I fell in love with that kid that day because I knew he was humble. And I knew he was hungry. But we've been through our disagreements, we've been through our ups and downs, but he's learned a lot from me because I've been in this game a long time, taking losses. And
It's a learning process.
I will go the distance for him. That's how much I believe in him. Like, he's the next hottest thing out of New York. And I tell y'all, believe me, by next year, y'all gonna be like, yo, we had that kid on the beat.
That's what's up.
so I want to ask, 'cause this
That's
is
what's up.
very interesting, right? So now you meet him.
Yeah.
There's no paperwork exchange.
Nope.
Nope.
You said I got him. How you? Now at the time, how that works? Like you don't know his situation for management. And nothing.
His situation didn't matter to me.
No, I'm saying so. You felt right there. Oh, he's your artist. The minute you saw him,
Yeah.
because you threw him the alley-oop.
Nah, it's not the point of I threw him the alley-oop. Nor was I trying to cut anybody's throat. But
He actually was trying, not to cut you off, but he was actually trying to like work with the people I was dealing with. But
And they felt the way about the
Yeah.
situation because they think I was trying to cut their throat. And I'm gonna be real with you. This is my opinion. See, when you black, you gotta know how to be versatile. You can be a hood nigga and you can also gotta be a businessman at the same time. And I couldn't go to the table with this person that he had because he had no business ethics in him. So I couldn't be embarrassed. So if I'm gonna go in front of these people and we're gonna talk, we're gonna do it, we're gonna have to do it business-wise. I know what it is to be a hood dude. I've been in the street all my life, but I'm a businessman also. You know what I mean? But as far as somebody else would call it, they call it muscling. I didn't muscle nobody. I just told them, listen, if you want to do what you want to do as an artist, stick with me. I got you. And my man in rocking him told me, it's like, yo, he got you. And I didn't need no paperwork with him. Let me tell you why I need no paperwork with him. I've never met someone so loyal as a young kid as this generation right here. The paperwork is done now. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? But then I took him to like one of his first biggest concerts. We had a ball. Went backstage with no passes. He was like, yo, Rock, who is this kid? Like, who is this dude? We backstage, you know, we taking pictures with Too Short, which is my guy, Jada Kiss and Fat Joe and all. Like, I had him like, and that was just it, you know what I mean? But
yeah, that right there solidified everything like this. I'm like, and he's well connected. You know what I'm saying? To see people like Kiss and Too Short, all these people he just named, legends. You know what I'm saying? Reaching out to him like, yo, Mook was good. Like on a he chill with him on a regular day basis. But that just solidified like he's a people person. He know how to do his business. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna rock with him, and we still here.
So the minute y'all met, it's like,
Yeah, we just connect. It was just all vibes, all energy.
And not, excuse me, not only that, sometimes like in the business, because I've been around it myself, sometimes it don't go paperwork right away. You know, artists filling you out, you filling the artist out. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't ready to sign no paperwork right. He want to see what you can do with him or what you going to tell him, what you going to show him, because he probably had 100 people in his face already. And you as a guy that's, you know, a boss and the guy that's going to lead the way to his success, at the same time, you trying to make sure he the real deal because you took a loss.
Right.
You know, so you just face depression. You just finished talking about. So you make sure I don't waste my time with another artist.
Right.
I want to go through that again. So it's not paperwork off the rip right now, but just that energy. And energy you can't fake. You can't hide.
But
you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it starts gelling, then that paperwork comes and then boom.
But if you was in my situation, and I'm sorry to cut you off, my brother.
No,
if
you
you was
cut
in
me
my
off.
situation
Yeah.
and you heard this record, there's nothing but to like, damn, I gotta get behind this record.
Right.
And that's how it was. Like, I had to get behind this record. I even reached out to some heavy, I'm not gonna mention no names, but I reached out to some heavy people, like, and they still with us right now. You know what I'm saying? And they work with him, they love him. And I'm not being funny, when you meet him, you gotta love him, because there's not too many guys out here that's so humble like this. Everybody arrogant and moving around, but they don't even wanna shake your hand. He just destroyed DJ Khan the other day. Not to mention no names again. Somebody didn't even want to give him a chance, and then when they gave him that chance, he had the best show out of everybody in the place. Yes.
And that's
many
big.
People,
That's big.
People that we didn't even know that was there was telling it like, yo, your man, he destroyed DJ Khan. Ted Smooth came on stage, started dancing with him, you know what I mean? So to me, the kid is the next thing out of New York that's gonna be really big. There's not too many rappers out here no more.
Yeah.
Everybody's one-hit wonders, mumble rappers, but we got joints. We got these 2 joints is just to keep his name moving. When I tell you we got joints that'll make you dance. We got joints that'll make y'all dance, like joints.
And that's
So
what.
happened to your the other management? Like, and now that Mook is in the way.
Mook, yeah.
Mook is in the way. What happened with the, how that?
I mean, I guess they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's no bad blood.
Conversation, you was like, yo, I'm going with him, or you said y'all tried to work together, right?
Yeah, but you know how people is at that first time they meet somebody.
You really
man.
want to know the truth? It was made out like this. Listen, I'm not telling you to break out. You can stay, but if I'm putting my money up, you're going to listen to me. Because for you to be, you've been in this business a long time, and for you to be a manager, you have to be able to reach that person.
You gotta know people.
You gotta know people, and he don't know nobody. I can go in a club every night and bust it up in the club if I want it with him, but that's a waste of money. Let's get your face, let's get your name, let's get this record worldwide. They just started playing Ain't Enough in Japan.
Yeah.
They just sent us videos of playing in Japan. You know what I'm saying? I done did the club scene. I don't care about none of that. Let's get to the money. Let's get to the riches.
Yeah, it's no bad blood.
There's
with
no
them.
bad blood.
It's still love. You feel me? But just like
Some people are just,
Yeah.
you know what it is? Let me be honest with you. Some people don't never see the bigger picture. Sometimes you got to step back to get ahead. And sometimes people don't see the bigger picture. So only thing I did was step back, stay close to me, and learn. And once you learn this game now, you can venture off to doing your own thing.
I learned a lot. That's
Some people just, they ego, they manhood is just not where it should be. Before I learned this game, I shut up for 7 years. I was in LA. I shut up for 7 years to learn what I learned today.
And you know what? I agree with you. And I think the guy, if he was smart, he put in all that work. And like you said, you feel if I can't do nothing for nobody, I'm not going to do it. So if the guy knows he don't have the connection to rub shoulders, and he put in already the groundwork with him. They was together when they did Blue Faces and whatever else they did. Me personally, I just took that rope and like, listen, as long as I'm still in, I'm get some money at the end of the day. I'll just stay with the team and roll off your connections and learn it, and then.
But that's the thing. People don't see it that way. People just want to be like, I put him on, or I was there when he. Instead of that's the problem with people in this industry, and especially New York. I love my city, but the support system, it's not there. We gotta change that. We gotta be like, yo, you from here, you from the same town. Let's do a record together. That's why Atlanta niggas is winning, cause they could go in the studio with the Future and Baby could be in Little Baby could be in the other one. Little Baby on the Future. Let's do this, and they gonna do a record and make a hit, make money together.
They do up and coming. We had an artist from Alabama. His name Jabbo. Via tell you he did so many features with established artists. He's from Alabama, right, V? He did so many songs. You'll think he was a signed artist. They help each other out right there.
But another thing I want to add is that, because you just touched on something, you know, that made me think. And, you know, the B139 on YouTube, we have over 1 million viewers.
That's a fact.
Right? But on Instagram, we have 1 million viewers in pieces, right? So this is what I'm trying to say is that we get a lot of love from people from out of town.
Yeah.
Like we get call-ins, or you go on YouTube and see our comments. A lot of them ain't from the city.
Yeah.
They from all over the world, right? They making comments whether you like them or not, right, Doc? Negative, positive. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't our hood. Our hood mess with us, but all over the world mess with us more. And our numbers have grown since we stepped up to the plate like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can relate to what you're talking about.
And that's the crazy part is you got other towns, other states fucking with you. And now New York, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta just stop that.
We gotta do better, man.
We gotta do better, bro.
But you don't understand, you know, you can't do better when nobody's teaching nobody to do better.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like if I'm not willing to take this dude on and teach him, like, yo, this is what we gotta do, and he's not trying to listen, what can I do?
Yeah.
You can't force a person to do what they want to do.
That's so
and
true.
the reason why I love this kid, I don't even consider him my artist. This is my little brother. Like, this kid, he's amazing. You know what I mean? And I'm real with y'all. Yo, when people hear the record, they jump on it. They just put it in heavy rotation in Philly. You know what I'm saying? And it's moving, and they love him. And when you meet him, you're looking for somebody that's arrogant and stuck up because he has a record on the radio that's moving. Two of them. But it's not that dude.
Can I ask you a question? So, I do a lot of background. I get a lot of background information on our guests and stuff like that. And they also said you can sing, man, you know? Is that true?
I ain't no Bryson Tiller, Jacquees, King of R&B.
But they say you can sing.
I could go in the studio. Yeah, you gotta catch me singing in the studio.
You know?
I ain't know.
But it says like in May 2016 you released a visual for Can't Call It.
Yeah.
Directed by This Is Butter.
Yes.
Can't Call It aimed to provide a modern twist on Lord Tariq and Peter Gunn's classic song Deja Vu, Uptown Baby. In the video amassed over 300,000 and reflected Swave's Bronx roots.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Shit, oh man. So I didn't even know because I usually, like I said, I'm from like my father he's a heavy hip hop head. So like all these Lord Tariq and Busta Rhymes and all these samples is like me just growing up listening to
cleaning
it.
up.
Yeah, cleaning up, clean the bathroom. Yeah, you hear he's in the kitchen bumping it. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, why not make it? This is what I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? Why not like show the new generation like this? You gotta listen to stuff like this. This is what made us artists today, like the people before us. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like show respect to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real hip hop. So like I just took it and just made it what it is.
So about the
you went back to Can't
the
Call
clearance,
It.
so the clearance of the single, how that gonna work?
We don't care about the clearance. You can ask me a question, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't care about the clearance. They could put a assistant deceased on, I'm gonna still bang it.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, let me explain something to y'all. He put in a lot of work behind the record. I put a lot of capital behind the record. So I'm not gonna sit there and give nobody 100% of the publishing. What we gonna do? So now I gotta make him work extra hard to do 7-8 shows a week just to get back where we trying to get. I dropped the record, I don't care. You know, I got so much connections and I got heavy people behind me. It's like, yo, just drop the record. And you know what? I listened to them, and you know what's crazy? The record's still moving.
Going crazier.
And you know what? And I'm telling you, it's not me doing it. This is only God's blessings.
It is.
It is.
God say nobody. I clap for God.
You know,
Trust me.
That's
what I say.
This is God's blessing. Like
Can't
every day, you know, sometimes he get aggravated and sometimes I get aggravated, but you know, I pray and God take that evilness from me and I just be like, yo, we got it. And I'll get a phone call in the morning and be like, yo, we got this for Swave and we doing this for Swave, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it makes me know that I'm working. Like DJ Khan, I'm not gonna even lie to you. A lot of people say to me, yo, I'm proud of you. Actually, Saturday, I actually realized how hard we have been working.
Yeah.
And it's like almost majority of the booths that was in there had him perform at their booth. Like, they was amazed that he was there. Like, yo, Swave is in the building.
I performed like at least like 4 times.
And he destroyed every booth
from
that he went
every
to.
booth to the main stage.
The Union let him do it.
Heavy
Hot
Hitters.
97, Heavy Hitters, Ted Smooth. And these was people that was like showing us the most love. I just got off the phone with Ted Smooth yesterday. I said, yo, I need a remix. He said, I'm on it. You know, Ted Smooth make the illest remix. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
that signature,
you know, we work.
So how long y'all been together now?
You wouldn't even believe me if I told you.
We've been together for a year and a half.
This
Yeah.
month
This
made
month
a
make
year.
I'm bugging, yeah.
This month made
make a
1
year.
year.
Wow.
Everything that we've done together, we've done it in 1 year. We don't have no 4, 5, 8 years together. We did this in 1 year.
Wow. And that's what I'm saying. Like, for all this to be moving in 1 year, it's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? For me, no disrespect to my prior situation, I was with him for like 3 years. It was the same thing. It's always something new with this situation with high class music. It's always something new. I get a call. It'll be dry for a week. You know what I'm saying? We thugging it out. We motivating each other every day. Call each other. The next week, yo, we gotta be here. We gotta at big events. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, wow, it's always something new. And
We take the dry spells. That gives us a time to sleep. That gives me time to hang out with my, you know, because I work so hard with Swave, I really don't have a lot of time to spend with my daughter, you know what I'm saying, my grandson. You know, so when we get that dry spell, I take advantage of it. I stay in the house all day. He be like, what you doing? He'll call me 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm in the recliner. He'll call me 10 o'clock at night, I'm still in the same recliner. I didn't move, and I love it. But I also love what I'm doing because I've been in this game for a long, long time, man. A long time. You know, as far as running around with Sunshine Anderson when we did Heard It All Before, running around with Anthony Hamilton in L.A., pushing Charlene and all that. Like, I've been in this game a long time. You know what I mean? And
And
it's
Sunshine
good to
Anderson, that you went way back.
yeah, it's good to have people like that in your corner because
Not
they
to
know,
mention,
they know what's going on.
In 2016, you released this song, On the Scene,
Yeah.
directed by Wale. How was that? Because it was also premiered on The Vibe and covered in February volume of Vibe magazine. So what was that experience like?
Oh, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? That was Wala, DJ. Oh, not DJ Wala. His name is Wala, directed by Wala. It was crazy because it's like it was my first big video as far as like having a camera crew and like people saying, "Hey, action!" I'm just like, "Oh snap! This is really going good." But then when it got on Vibe and people started seeing it on BT Jams, and this is when that was really like coming up, Revolt and stuff like that. And I was like, "Wow, this is I got to keep this up." You know what I'm saying? But you know.
So, and I know you worked with a lot of directors. What directors specifically would you like to work with that you haven't got a chance to yet?
As right now, it's Benny Boom. I want to bring that vibe back.
Benny Boom, you heard that.
Benny Boom, where you at, man? High class music
Boom,
needs
looking
you.
for you.
So Mook, on high class music.
What's his name? Director Jay, right? That's his name. What's his name? The skinny light skinned dude back in the day.
A director?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Benny Boom and somebody else. What's his name?
Oh man, son. But people know what I'm talking about. Is it Hype?
Hype Williams.
Hype
Williams.
but he wasn't as skinny. It was somebody else. But Hype Williams is nice too. But
Yeah,
it's
Hype
somebody else.
Williams,
Yeah.
Hey, Clay, we got something else, right?
Hold on, I was asking him a question right before.
Yeah.
I just want to know, that's just the only artist you have on your label?
yeah, right now because, you know, I wear so many hats. Like, I'm doing a lot with Swave. And once we get him into the position that we want to get him into and where we need to be, then I'll move on with other artists. But right now, I'm focused on him. But I do have this one girl.
Yeah, she's nice.
Listen.
Hey, Janae.
Hey, Janae, when we bring her out,
She's nice.
the world is going to thank me. And it's crazy. Because, honestly, it's crazy. I found her on Instagram.
She's from New York?
She's from Jersey. She hit me back quick. And me and her were just kicking it. And I actually sent her my number and she called me. I said, you want to do something with me? And for some reason, it's like her heart felt me. She was like, yeah.
She didn't know you from Adam.
Not nowhere.
That's crazy, right?
She didn't know me from nowhere.
Angel of hip hop.
And
He the angel of hip hop? I like that. The angel of hip hop.
him and her and Kaya Baby, shout out to Kaya Baby, that's my girl, got a record together that's fire. And I just did a song with her, Janae Nicole. I did a song with her.
She a singer or rapper?
She's a singer. I did a song with her that they actually just played in the club the other day, and the people reaction was like, yo, what that song is like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have it on nowhere.
That shit
I just
fire.
have it, a couple of DJs. I don't have it nowhere on streaming platform, nothing.
Right.
Fire.
But to be
You gonna
real
putting
with
it
you,
out there?
I'm not gonna do it yet. I just wanted to see how the people react to her.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? It's fire. I got so much stuff I gotta do for her. I mean, it's bananas. I know how to promote her because this is no disrespect to no one. It just so happened I find people I don't have to fix up.
Yeah.
You know, Swave is handsome.
You're the most
And
handsome rapper, you
And
feel
this
me?
young lady is so
Feel me?
beautiful. I'm talking about with makeup, without makeup,
Right.
beautiful. And her voice is like a soul voice. She's dope. She's so dope.
See, what I like about me personally, I like how he supported, he happy for her also.
Yeah,
Like
she
it's like
nice.
a team. I like that.
That's right. Like we should listen.
She nice.
We not against no one. We work with anybody. Like, want to hear something funny? We ran down on what's that show what's that place in the Bronx?
Was-
Salsa con Fuego.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We knew I knew Kiss was performing there, so we ran up there. We left Rolling Loud to go up there. Ran up there. We got in.
It was about to be over.
It was about to be over.
Yeah,
We got
He
in.
wasn't going to let us in.
They wasn't even letting us in. He was like, Mook, I'm sorry. I said, come on, man, we gotta get in there. So they finally let us in. Long story short, I threw him on stage. I said, yo, Kiss, let him perform. Kiss let him perform. And when he got off that stage, Kiss was like, yo, you got more fire like that? As soon as the record came on, the whole place went crazy. Dancing, oh my
They heard the
God.
record before, but they didn't know.
No, he's performed that South, so a lot of people know the record. They pulled their phones out immediately. Everybody taking. As soon as we went over there, I was like, I introduced him to Kiss, which he's met Kiss before, but you know, it's just more like hanging out this
It's
time.
crazy. Let me elaborate what you just said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before, you know, I got with Mook, I had the record out, you know what I'm saying? So, but I wasn't really working it how we, you know, when we came together. So nobody knew who I was. Like nobody, all that's, you know, you was my day one fans, you know what I'm saying? But nobody really knew how I looked. And they just know the record is OD fire. Like I'm just getting people like that, people that I know that be in the clubs, they playing my song. They don't tag me, the people that's dancing to it. But now when I got with him, this is why I love him for that. He got me out of my shell. Like, you gotta be in the DJs, you gotta support the DJ, you gotta interact with the people every night. Ever since I met him, man, we've been out every weekend. And now when I perform the song, they know who I am. Because when I did DJ Khan, you'd have thought I was the headliner. That ass, bro. You would thought I was the headliner, and it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying?
So we need to get to this song.
Yeah.
My engineer, Clee, let's get to the song. Let's get right to it. You know, everybody long awaited. Introduce the song to the people.
Yeah, it's the boy Swave HG, the most handsome rapper. You already know what it is. It's the hottest single and beyond. Blue Faces, produced by Dizzy Bango.
I'ma be alright because Dizzy, he gon' violate.
Hey, whoa, hey,
Everybody know I'm that nigga, I'm saying though. Looking so fresh, man, I'm getting that bank, bro. If you talking money, you speaking my lingo. New whip, couple chain, I'm slay like Django. I'm all over everywhere you niggas can go. Bad yellow brown, she thinking that Django. Sorry that your wife will be fucking this chain, bro. Wrist rocky, best believe I drop some pesos. Pull up to the club and I'm starting that race, bro. Walk up in the spot, ain't no saving your pain, no. Yeah, I'm waving at haters like fucking man, no. Yeah, I'm with them shooters, none of them on payroll. Shorty pussy like a Jordan's on for me to say, no. And no time in the world to be fucking with lame hoes. Tally East the family, we don't do that fake, bro. We be making hammers like it's fucking case closed. And it's straight, I don't do things. Bad bitches, I don't do things. I be counting up the blue faces. It's all about the blue faces. And it's straight, I don't do things. Bad bitches, I don't do things. I be counting up the blue faces. And it's all about the blue faces. Haters talking, tell me what they really saying, yo. Back from the field, hit the crib and change clothes. Stacking up this bread, you know I be staying low. Gotta understand that just let the game go. Putting out this fire, sure you know I'm hot now. Now you roll up in my face back, and you not around. Me and Izzy run the bars, yeah, we got it locked down. I go hard in the paint, gotta hold the block down. Good drink, marijuana, that's your girl, I don't wanna. Hell yeah, shorty got some single like a Arizona. When I was 16, I was moving like a grown-up. Won't call, you were gonna have my niggas run up on you. Making out with the best, it's the history to make it. Shorty got it bad, I ain't talking that shit from the nigga. Came up from the pavement, now she's out here trying to make it. I stay money motivated, you know that life is so amazing.
There you go.
My man Swave,
Faces.
hot single out. Want y'all to support that, cop that.
That's a fact.
So what's next for Swave, man? You know, what's going on that that the viewers need to know about? What's coming up?
Ain't Enough is coming soon. The video
go.
coming soon. We gonna be pushing that my EP that's out right now, Forever Me. Go get that streaming every platform. Just type in Swave HMG Forever Me. It's gonna pop up.
Man, can you tell everybody your social media links, man?
Yes. Oh man, follow me on IG. SWAVEHMG.
Okay.
And can you tell them what podcast you on today?
Man, we on Beat 139.
Yeah.
There it is.
If you're not tuning this,
Right.
you're gonna get beat now.
Facts. Thank y'all for tuning in to the show.
Thank you,
Love,
Swave.
love.
Yeah,
man.
my man Swave wants y'all to support this brother.